Hello everyone. Today we are going to see the top issues that are plaguing the healthcare industry worldwide, from privatization to poor service. Originally, healthcare was designed as a public service intended for the benefit of people. But due to lack of government funding, and due to poor management, public healthcare systems only have a long queue and substandard treatment and facilities. Modern-day hospitals are all privately owned and have shareholders who demand revenues and profits from management. So the hospitals have become highly commercialized and demands premium prices from patients in return for a quality treatment and facility, which should be the bare minimum for healthcare service provider. To understand the economics of healthcare industry, we need to understand the players of this industry: hospitals, clinics, insurance companies, diagnostics, pharma, patient. Since all of the above except patient are profit-driven businesses, the outcome is not surprising that costs are unaffordable. Current healthcare systems are insurance-driven, and only patients who can afford insurance are treated, which is far away from the service ethics. And the costs have shot up so much, paying out of pocket is out of question for many, for even basic treatment. Insurance policies are twisted and convoluted to reduce risk for the company and exposes lack of coverage for patients in fine print with exclusions, pre-existing conditions, etc. And also hospitals many times will try to make best use of insurance and charge excessively, and if insurance denies certain procedures, patients are made to bear it out of pocket. Insurance companies dictate how patients can access the healthcare system using a concept of network. Although it seems like plausible to have a primary care physician during times of travel and emergency situations make it tricky and exposes lack of coverage and excessive fees for patient. Accessing specialists for opinions are out of question in a system like this. Pharma companies invest money to create drug licenses and patent to ensure they control the cash flow of certain medicines and capture the market share. This as a business would make sense, but it is predatory for the end consumers who have to pay tens of times of the cost of the medicine if it were a generic drug. Hospitals, clinics and doctors have colluded with diagnostics centers and work based on commissions and provide substandard references, which is unethical and dangerous sometimes. All for generating more profits. Hospitals have converted healthcare into a highly inaccessible concept, because today you can't get basic treatment by admitting yourself and have any checkup. Even for a non-critical scenarios like a fracture or wounds, basic surgery, etc. The treatment available is only via ICU wards. This ensures the hospitals to bill for oxygen supply, monitors and even PPE kits for a non-critical cases too. Doctors are highly unaccountable people. Any other profession in the world has accountability, because they can be held in the court if they made a mistake. Even corporates will punish an employee who cost them loss or damage to their reputation. But there is no performance evaluation for doctors. They could kill a patient due to a mistake and walk away scot-free, because they do not have their own skin in the game. The main issue that has led to all of this is as a professional course, medicine studies cost so much, only for the elite, and hence their services will also be only affordable for the elite. Unless the cost of their studies is reduced and accessible to everyone, this disparity is going to become worse in the next decades. For more quality content, please subscribe us and hit the like button.